The juniors who are starting, get your hand dirty with writing the code. At least try to write each and every word or line of the code by your own for the personal projects.
Hello, my dear developers. Welcome to Web Stories with Sachin, Season 1, Episode 3. I'm Sachin and I'm a web developer and I love building cool stuff. And when I'm not building cool stuff, I like to talk to experts in web development and discuss how AI is affecting the web development. Okay, so today we have a special guest. He's from India. I'll quickly introduce him. He's a senior software engineer at Red Hat and he is a web performance optimization expert, and he is one of the top mentors on TopMate with 200 plus bookings, and he was also featured in Times Square, New York by TopMate, and he holds a global rank of 261 in Codechef platform and have also solved over 500 plus DSA problems. And finally, he is creator of Engineering the Frontend newsletter with 3000 subscribers and plus followers on LinkedIn. So that's amazing. Let's welcome Mitesh Kumar to the show. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, thanks Sachin for inviting me on this podcast. I really like to going to podcast and talking about the front end web developments. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with our first round.
Okay.
The first section is personal journey and motivation. So what first sparked your interest in web development? How did you get into web development?
From the campus, I got placement in the Subex, and there, like the interview process was like C++ and complete DSA. So I get into that. I was not aware I am going to the front end or like web development. Then there, like in the initial days, we get works in Angular. I learned the Angular and did the work, and we finished the project that was for the telecom industries, and I tried to switch and I got call from the delivery, and like I cleared the first online round. So they asked like if I want the JavaScript round or Java round. So since I was very comfortable in JavaScript, so I asked for the JavaScript round. And so I joined the delivery, and like there, like I excel in the front end. I got lot of learnings, and since like I got good mentors there from the front end, they're very good front end experts. So there, my interest went into the front end, and yeah. So
that was the beginning.
That was the beginning. How like I got interested into the front end.
Awesome. Okay. So my next question is, what was it like being featured in Times Square? Can you share what led to that moment?
Yes, sure. So I used to mentor front-end developers on the TopMate. So like there is always in 2-3 months TopMate does put some criteria to feature few mentors on the Times Squares. Currently I am like top 0.1% mentor on the TopMates. So I usually get featured on the TopMate. So like I have got featured like 3 times on the Times Squares. So yeah, first time I was very excited to get the images and videos, but after second and third, the excitation has went away. Still I have chances to get featured on the Times Square, but like I now don't put my name because like okay, let other people's to be get featured on the Times Square. Yeah.
Okay. So that's like TopMate picks top people on the platform, and
mentors.
then just
yes.
Okay. So for people who don't know TopMate is a platform where you can like meet top mentors and they give their guidance. So it's like a platform where you can pay and get guidance from the mentors, right?
Yes.
Awesome. That was our first round. So let's go to the next round. The next round is DSA round, data structure and algorithms. I thought, as you have solved a lot of questions and attended interviews, you'd be the right person to answer these questions.
Yes.
All right. So the first question is, a lot of web developers, when they start, they build using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or some kind of framework.
Yes.
But when do you think they should introduce DSA into their workflow?
So see, like okay, HTML, CSS is one part. that's for the visual things. But whenever you are writing the logics, right, there are a lot of logics we need to write in the front end also. So there we need to use DSA. If I talk about the backstage product in which I am contributing, like I have used DFS, BFS, graphs, recursions, memoization techniques, everything, like whatever I used while solving the DSA problems, I am using those for like optimizations. Since you can't, like your logic should be very much optimized, right? And for that you need to use the proper data structures for optimizing the logics, then only your web will become performant.
So it's not like for a simple application you probably don't need a complex data structure, but I guess when you have a really full-fledged application, for example, you spoke about in one of your newsletter about the IPL streaming website, and I guess there is definitely a lot of DSA involved, right?
Yes. Before this podcast, right, I was just searching in my code base what all data structures I have used, like we have used in our code base. So should I try sharing that if you like?
Sure. You can.
So just let me. So this is one of the repo, and let me search, type what all data structure. It is open source.
Are you working on an open source project?
Yes.
Okay.
We have used in this code base.
So this looks like a huge database or huge repo, I guess, right?
Yes.
And this one is Copilot, right?
This is cursor, basically. Cursor.
Okay, cursor.
Yes.
Do you use cursor at work or?
Yes. We are like they have asked explicitly to use cursor for writing the code, because a lot of code is being generated automatically. Okay.
So this is a Red Hat open source project.
Yes. Oh my god. See, we have used trees, we have custom sorting, margin comparison, these things.
I guess basically this has all the topics of
like every topics, whatever, memoizations and all, everything we have used.
Awesome. So you, in the end, in short summary, you meant to say data structure and algorithms are very much required.
Yes.
When you're no more a junior, when you're going to senior and trying to optimize a lot of things in the back end and in the front end also, I believe.
Yes.
Right. Cool. So the next question is, what 3 DSA topics would you recommend for somebody who is like getting started in this area?
So for interview purpose, like if you are just starting, start with like array string, because like if you are in the front end domain and if you are like very good at array and string, you will be able to pass like 50% of the company's interview, and rest 50% companies may ask you the questions from DP and linked list. Okay. So this is like I am telling from my experience. Yes.
So is there a level like 2 to 3 years we are supposed to only ask these things, and 3 to 5 years you're supposed to ask these things? Do company do this kind of categorization?
Yes. So like what I have observed in starting or entry roles, the DSA has more weightage. They will ask you more tough questions in the DSA because you don't have much experience on building the products, right? As
right.
You become you become older or experienced people, the DSA weightage will keep reducing.
Okay.
Yes.
Then it actually goes to some other areas, right?
Yes.
Your expertise
so like
and
lot
things
of
like that.
product knowledge, how we implemented that product, how we created those those things, like how we optimize that thing. You need to talk about your features, products to the interviewers.
Right. Yeah. In the end, it's not only DSA which is contributing to the full web development.
Yeah. The final goal is to build up like optimized product.
Optimized product that can be scaled and right. Awesome. So one last question. What resources do you recommend for somebody who's getting started in this?
So for the DSA currently, lead code is the best platform to practice for the interview purpose. Very famous. But during my college, Codechef was also far like very famous, and I used to practice the questions on that.
Okay.
Nowadays, like lead code is very famous because it's fully focused on the interview questions.
Okay. Okay. So that means lead code is still famous after all
Yeah,
the AI.
lead code is the most famous platform.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
at present time.
Awesome. So that was the end of second round.
Okay.
Now let's go to the next round, that is web performance round.
Okay.
Because you have expertise in this area, I thought it would be really nice to ask these questions. So what is that one thing people don't know is affecting their web performance when they're starting, or I don't know, maybe people are experienced for 5 years, but nobody, goes explicitly and check for
Yeah.
web performance. So what do you
Yeah,
think?
So like optimizations like is done at different level. The very first come is like you should be making least network calls as possible. So first optimizations is this. Then like there is like how you are fetching the videos, images, all these JavaScript files and all. So those things like can be handled when to fetch and yeah, like when to fetch and which can be fetched later. Those things we can handle. The people miss a lot of the times code that is not being used in the present screen. So people don't give that much weightage to that extra codes that is called dead codes. But yeah, like that's also if we reduce that extra dead codes, then it's improve the performance of the web applications.
So you mean to say like, or I mean to ask, when do people understand they are, affected by performance? When the web is slowing down, or do you use any tools early
Yes.
on to detect these things?
There is two things. Firstly, like we use like light. Google has provided, Chrome has provided
Lighthouse report,
Yes.
right?
Lighthouse report is very much useful while you are checking what are unused files. So if you go and see sometimes like the complete library itself is not being used on that particular screen, and it's taking a lot of memory. So
Like this
yeah.
unwanted JavaScript code,
on
right?
JavaScript code, yeah. So those things are there.
Sure.
We can just decrease the like internet speed in our Chrome DevTools, and
right,
we can
right.
see like how it's performing, how much time is taking. So those
Okay.
things we do try. Few times what we see, there can be millions of data, right? So your web application should go through that also. I remember one scenario like I implemented complete table list and all, like in my starting of my career when I was a student, and like since it was meant for like telecom industry and millions of datas were there, and I haven't implemented the virtualization table and all. So that time like I got a bug like complete UI is freezing, and
Right.
I was seeing that key and all is being provided to each row, but why it's freezing. So later
Right.
I came to know that like increasing the DOM size a lot also create freezing of the UI. So yeah, those things like customer issues can also come because like they have the real data, right? Millions of the
Right,
data.
right.
So that also
Yeah.
helps to improve. In my current organizations, we get some performance issues from the customer also. So we go and work on that.
Right,
And I
right.
have work on that also.
Interesting point. I mean, first thing was you talked about was the network throttling.
Yes.
I guess that's also very important, right? We cannot expect everybody to have, I mean, of course, we are in 2025, most of them will have high-speed internet, but sometimes when internet connection is lost or
Yes.
it reduces, we have to make sure the application is still loading and running.
Yes.
Apart from that, when you said a lot of data, I guess this is also something that we don't test initially.
Yes, yes.
because we are simply writing front-end code and expecting things to load and
Yeah.
run smoothly. But I guess when it's like 10,000 or 100,000 entries, that's where the challenging. But do you have some kind of simulation to test? Do you have some? Do you use some dummy data
So,
to test these kind of
uh,
things?
so like like in my current organizations, we have
Mm-hmm.
like dedicated team for checking the performance bottlenecks and all, and
Okay.
they simulate the things, and like we get the
Mm-hmm.
reports like
Mm-hmm.
how much time it's taking to render the page for
Right. Mm-hmm.
how much data points. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
very good thing. We get complete metrics, very informative metrics about that.
I have one more question in this round. What's one performance concept you wish you had understood earlier in your career?
It's not like that. Like we are the
Mm-hmm.
engineers and we learn from the mistakes and all. Like until and unless someone face the problems, we don't dig much, right? We are like building the products that should work. Okay, but if you talk about this critical path rendering and all, we should be knowing this at the starting itself, because there like we get to know how HTML, CSS files are loading, rendering, parsing, those things, right? This is very important, and there are few matrices. Yeah, it's not like that I should be knowing at the starting, but like I suggest the people who are just starting, they should be very much aware about the like critical path rendering, resource hinting. Like they should be not making the mistakes, like they are not implementing debouncing on search and all. They should be using throttling. So these are the basic optimizations they should be using at least. Yes.
So that was the end of web performance round.
Okay.
So let's go to the mentor round.
Okay.
As you're already one of the top mentors on TopMate, and you have mentored nearly 200 plus engineers, what do most mentees struggle with, and why?
So like I get bookings, right, and I saw like people's are struggling at different stages. Like I get calls regarding I am not getting the calls from the recruiter, to like I am not I am not able to crack the JavaScript problem solving round. Someone are struggling with the machine coding round. Someone is struggling with the system design round. So like I will give equally weightage to all the stages, because every people is struggling at different stages.
Right, right. So it's not only, you mean to say it's not only one round
One
particular,
round, but
it
not
is
particular. Yeah.
overall.
Yes. So
So that means that people who are preparing for interviews must equally
so
focus on all
see,
the
like as soon
things.
as the people start like as soon as the people start looking out, right, firstly they will struggle for not getting call or less calls, so they will connect
Right.
with me. Then I will give them like how to optimize your LinkedIn, how to like make like a strong resume. So
Right, right.
I give guidance to that. Then they will again come back. Okay, now I just like failed in 2 3 JavaScript problem solving round. Then I will be guiding through the like all the resources and all they should be going to. Then someone will come for the machine coding round. Someone will come for system design rounds. It's like that. So for each rounds and all, I have like clear topics, and from where like each people should learn like all the
Right.
topics, and for each topics I am providing the links from where it can be learned, right? So
Right, right.
I provide those things to them. We also like providing to your viewers also. Maybe it's for free.
Yes.
I'll be providing. I charge some money, but for your viewers it will be free. I'll provide
Okay.
some coupon code. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, I'll also put a link to your TopMate profile.
Sure.
For people who don't know, like on Mitesh's profile, there are basically help for different rounds, as he mentioned. Maybe it's a system design, DSA, or ML. He has different packages for all these things, and you can definitely check out for his expert guidance. Okay, thank you, Mitesh, also for providing the coupon which my viewers can apply. So let's go to the next round. So next round is advice for juniors and mid-level developers. So I believe you are also part of hiring, or you must have done some hiring.
Yeah, so in my previous organizations, I took a lot of interviews for SD1, SD2.
Okay.
Here also I have been a part of one interview panel. So yeah, so current
All right.
scenario before this chat GPT era
Yes, yes.
and
I'm definitely coming
after
to that
okay
question.
after chat GPT era, right? If you talk about the people who are coming for the interviews, right? So nowadays you can see lot of big and big things that is beyond imaginations people's do write in the resume, and if you ask
Yeah.
the fundamental questions they will be completely blank. So
Okay.
we are seeing those scenario also because see some people come I have developed a product which optimize the videos, so it was quite impressive product, but if you go and ask the questions,
Questions.
basic
Okay.
questions, they will get stuck because nowadays people are just writing on chat GPT what are some wonderful projects I
Projects
can do, and they are generate code for that, they are just pushing that.
in GitHub. Okay.
That will not help in the interviews at least.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So
my advice
this.
for the juniors who are starting, get your hand dirty with the writing the code. At least try to write each and every word or line of the code by your own for the personal projects, and for your company work or maybe for bigger products you can generate code through the AI tools, but for your hands should be dirty. For mid-level engineers, right, they are already pushed each lines, they have written each lines of code by their own, so they can use AI at any level whatever they want. But for juniors they should be getting their hand dirty with the writing each lines of codes and
Okay.
making their fundamentals strong is they should understand each and every fundamentals. That's very important point, otherwise you will not get selected in any interviews. In interviews for the entry level peoples is completely focused on the fundamentals.
Okay. So it doesn't matter how much AI is happening around you. It is important to know the fundamentals
Yes.
and also get hands dirty with projects, right? Building
Yes.
projects on their own.
Yes.
Awesome. I guess that's a strong advice. And I guess that was the end of this round. Let's go to the next round. This round is a special round. It's focused on AI's shift in web development. Okay. So my first question is, how did AI help you as a senior engineer, and how do you use it in your daily workflow?
Yeah, so currently we are able to generate the codes from AI, and we can easily understand any codes. Let's say if I have lot files, very big files, and if you wanted to understand what exactly it does and how it works, so you can take help of understanding the existing code. You can also take for help while adding or modifying the existing code. And also if you want to understand anything in very detail, it's very convenient to ask anything. Let's say if you don't know any topic, let's say critical path rendering, right, just type on any AI tools, chat GPT, cursor, they will provide very good explanation. That will be that's amazing. It's quite useful for understanding any new concepts.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I have used this in Copilot, and I'm totally convinced how things are explained. But you said you're using cursor at your
Yes.
place.
Yes.
And is there any reason that why you're using cursor?
Yeah, so I have used GitHub Copilot, I have used Gemini, I have used ChatGPT. Cursor, I think Cursor is the smartest one, at least for the code generation. So Cursor is very similar to the VS Code. It has context of all the codes, all the files you have, whatever lines of codes in the project, it has the complete context, because Cursor is the code editor itself. If you just give a prompt, try to add this or modify this, it has complete context, so it will generate the code in the fashion or in the way what your project does follow. So it's quite helpful, and it's generate the code in the fashion what the projects follow. So it's quite impressive.
Okay. So do you also check the code quality? How do you think
Yeah, definitely. We do check line by line, and multiple times we need to give multiple commands to generate the same code. To like maybe like we can think of some better thing or something is missing and all, right? Since like cursor is itself is a AI, and like whatever you are giving in the prompt, right, that's only it takes. So we need to modify our prompt and all. So multiple times refinement of the prompt and all we have to do to get the what exact code we want.
Okay, and I guess as you are also a senior engineer, your knowledge of data structures and expertise will be helping, I guess, because maybe you're questioning, okay, why is this particular algorithm used? Do you question
Yes.
back? And
Yeah, we do question back why you are using this data structures or algorithms,
Okay.
why not using this, then it will analyze. We can use that also, and it can be better approach. That's happened a lot of time, because
Lot of
like it's if in initial stage only, day by day it will become smart, and maybe after
Right.
some time we have to just speak, okay, do this, and it will complete the product release will be done.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
expect this in future. Yes.
Yes, most of it is happening, but yeah, it is actually transitioning to that level.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I had one question. So, do you do the test coverage also with the cursor or?
Yeah, so at least for generating the unit test or E2
Okay.
test, like these AI tools are very good. They are very impressive, yes.
Earlier, I guess people had a hard time like first write a test and then the test-driven development. And I guess this have totally changed now. I don't know if people are really doing test-driven development.
So, like after the feature is complete, just add the unit test for this PR.
Right,
It will
right.
generate very good unit test
Test.
for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like we do check for that unit tests also, but like it's way good.
Okay. I guess it takes care of multiple edge cases that we probably wouldn't have normally thought of.
Because like it has complete code, right, whatever we want to add, right, and it
Right.
generate the unit test for that particular code. So yeah, it has the complete context. That's why it's very perfect while generating the unit tests.
Okay. Awesome. So next question is, how do you think juniors should approach AI-based web development? One do and one don't that they have to follow.
So at least complete one or at least two projects by your own. Don't generate a single line of code from the AI. Okay.
Okay.
In the do's, you can like for learning any topics in details, you can use AI tools. It's very much helpful. Before, like when I was looking out for learning any topics, I was just putting it and getting learned from there. In place of instead of going to different places and reading that,
Right.
AI explain it in much easier way, and like in much concise answer is that. So it's very good for learning any topics, and
Right.
slowly start using the code generated by the AI. So in starting itself, don't directly get all the codes from the AI. Then it will be very bad for your fundamentals. You will not get that much perfections. Also, the people who are doing this from the starting, they don't have much confidence while giving the interviews and all, because they are always afraid of like, because they haven't write all the code by their own, so they have little bit not much confident about the codes they have write. Yeah.
Are you talking about 2025 pass outs or 2024 pass
Yeah,
outs?
these peoples after the chat GPT, like
ChatGPT
the-
era.
yeah, after the chat GPT era.
Yes. I feel so because when you're starting, you just ask something and it builds a whole application, and maybe when you're just doing on your own, probably you don't write this much code, but ChatGPT thinks of everything and write complicated arrays or whatever. You have to explicitly tell, like, I am a beginner, you have to make this kind of code, but it doesn't know that, right, context. So it kind of so it's I feel like it's really dangerous.
Yes, yes.
But what I also found useful is I created a project and I gave custom prompt on ChatGPT. So when I'm studying or like solving some problems, I tell that, don't show me any code. Okay, I write the logic and I find the solution. I write the pseudocode, and probably, in the end, okay, then it checks the pseudocode and says, okay, probably if you do this, then probably your code won't work. Try doing this, and then I learn from that. So
Oh,
because if you let the problem solving also do, then I guess you don't have any talent left.
yes, yes, yeah.
Okay, so my next question, the last question in this round is, name one thing that provide the most value from AI based web development.
That unit and it2 test generation is like almost at perfect level. What
Okay,
I can
okay.
say, yes. And yeah, we do take help for peer reviews and all also. So sometimes it's able to detect the performance bottlenecks and all from the PRs changes. Sometimes also it tells, okay, if you implement in this way, the code can be more maintainable. So suggestions are also good, but
Can-
peer reviews are not that perfect, but unit tests and E2 test generations are at perfect stage. What I can
Very
say.
good. Okay. So tests are awesomely taken care by AI. But
Yes.
PR, where does this peer review happen? Does this happen on the same cursor tool or on GitLab or whatever?
So,
Bitbucket.
so GitHub has one bot for doing the review. You can ask
Uh-huh.
the co-pilot to review it. Cursor can
Okay.
also review the PRs.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this. And do you already use this agents and MCP servers and these kind of things?
Yeah,
Have
we
you
have
started?
started using this. So at Red Hat, right? In each quarter we have developer weeks and we have to try some innovations. So currently, like in this quarter in the developer weeks, like I am trying the MCP servers, like for so that like you just need to paste the selected UI link in the cursor and that will generate the perfect code for that. Yeah, so
You mean from the UI it generates?
from the Figma link, Figma design
From
link.
the
Yes.
How would you learn web development differently?
So when I was starting, it was a little bit tough to learn because the AI tools were not there. Nowadays, no matter what kind of questions you have in the mind, you can just ask the any AI tools and it will
Right.
give you answer perfectly. That was not scenario at that time. We have lot of questions going inside the mind,
Right.
but no one was like able to answer those questions. But AI has the answers for those questions in very easy and concise answers they can provide. And
So,
so, yeah.
so you mean to say, if you're starting, you would totally rely on AI to learn everything?
Not completely. So yeah, like I was talking about what additions I can do. So I was telling I would be using these AI tools like ChatGPT and all for learning in very fast manner. Like how I learned, right? So I use like JavaScript.info, like that is very good for learning every and each topics. Then we have like
Is that a website or
yeah,
YouTube channel?
that's a website. That's a website JavaScript.info.
JavaScript info.
Yeah,
JavaScript.info.
JavaScript.info.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very precisely written. It's very good. Yeah, like every beginner should start with that.
Okay.
And yeah, so and for few topics, few complex topics, I do use like MDN. That is also yeah, you know.
By Firefox, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the YouTube channel at that there's like Akshay Saini was getting famous at that time. So yeah, no
Right.
one can escape him. So YouTube channels like I used was Akshay, Saini, then Chirag, Goel came. So Chirag, Goel. Then there is one YouTube channel JSCafe, like very
JSCafe.
few people know, but like that's also very good YouTube channel. I took help of, and at delivery, like there were 3 people. Ajit, Abhishek, like I learned a lot from them at delivery at my previous organizations. So at my previous org, like Prashant, Ajit, and Abhishek helped me to learn a lot. Like
Right.
they
Right.
they they helped me to write maintainable, extendable code, performance things.
Yes.
Those things I learned a lot from them. Yeah.
Okay. And what is one a YouTuber that you follow currently, like in terms of web development? Because now you are at a senior level. So what do you think uh, for your taste
Currently,
works?
currently I don't watch any
Videos.
YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't have time for one, right?
Yeah, like ChatGPT is enough for providing me any knowledge. I
Okay.
prefer ChatGPT because that can like see you can go for the videos whenever you want to learn the complete topic, right? But we know the
Right. Right.
topics. We have specific doubts or specific things to know, and that like you can just put a specific question and you get the specific answers, right? That's not there in the YouTube videos.
But in terms of like, let's say if you want to learn about agents and MCP, so do you still use
So
ChatGPT or
I
like do you go
go to documentations
documentations? Yeah, that is also one
because
of the good
documentations are
source.
always like very good. Documentations are like the peoples are putting very good documentations, so it's very easy
Yeah.
to learn from there. Yes.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, for some people, they can. I know one person like can see dots. He actually refers to documentation and builds things from there. So that's also definitely a good way. Okay, so
One resources also I will like to talk about.
sure, sure.
If someone is doing preparation for the front end domain, they should definitely try like big front end or great front end. This is the like complete solutions for the front end interviews. Like
Okay.
you can get lot of questions regarding JavaScript problem solving round. I don't think any company asks questions out of that.
Okay. So these are websites you meant.
Yeah, these are websites where like lead code itself, right? Lead code is famous for DSA. These platforms are famous for the JavaScript problem solving round, front end system designs questions. So yeah, great front end and this big front end. Great front end is
Okay.
like premium versions of the big front end itself. The same people have developed these both platforms.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks for mentioning that. Also, I'll also put that in show notes.
Yes.
Awesome. So that was a lot of talking. So we are end of all the rounds. So one last round is rapid fire.
Okay.
So this will not take much time. These are like simple questions you can quickly answer. All right. So are you ready, Mitesh?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So first question is book or blog post you like to gift the most or you like to recommend to others.
Blog post.
Do you have anything specific?
If someone is just starting, they should read the JavaScript.info, that website. They
Okay.
should be reading the Namaste JavaScript. Yeah, at least these two they should
These two is highly
start.
recommended.
Yes, highly recommended.
Okay, awesome. Next question is favorite tech YouTuber or YouTubers in the field of web development. I guess you have answered already, but maybe you can just tell the names.
Yeah, see, there are lot of small YouTubers no one talks about, but they are also putting lot of efforts. So yeah, I don't remember those numbers. Yeah, sometimes their videos are also very useful. One of them is JSCafe.
JSCafe.
Yes, and I will like to talk about like Chirag Goel has also put lot of efforts. Then Akshay and everyone's know like he has revolutionized the interviews, questions, interview topics.
Name. Awesome. You need for sure before coding.
So before coding, earphone in the ear, music in the laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, two things and water bottle.
Okay, awesome. And next one is one strategy to stay focused to get things done. Because when you're working, you're distracted by too many things. So,
Okay.
what is your strategy to stay focused?
Yes. So like one way is to focus. I put on music, and
Mm-hmm.
if I don't need a lot of thinkings while doing
Mm-hmm.
the code, then I put the music so that I don't deviate from the coding.
Mm-hmm.
And while I have to do lot of thinking, analyzing and all,
Mm-hmm.
if something new is coming,
Mm-hmm.
then I just to concentrate, I off the music.
Okay. Okay. So you work with and without music. Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Next is name three subscriptions that you cannot live without as a coder. So subscriptions mean like YouTube Premium, or I don't know, maybe for some coding platform you're paying some subscription.
Yes.
So what are the three subscriptions that you cannot live without as a coder?
Yeah, so definitely if you talk about the front-end development, every front-end developer should have premium, or they should buy the premium of the great front-end.
Okay.
Yes,
Great
and
front end. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and also like everyone should keep upskilling themselves so they can go and buy some cheap course, but like every 6 months try to learn something new, buy some courses, pay money, because everyone is putting a lot of efforts for making their content, so it's worth it. It's
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
So not only waste money on Amazon and Flipkart, but also
Yeah.
invest money to buy some courses and some premium
Yes.
subscriptions. Okay, yeah, that's a good takeaway. Yeah. And the next question is, as developers, we sit a lot, right? And sitting is kind of a bad habit. So, do you have some kind of habit or hack to stay healthy? By not sitting for long hours.
Yeah, so see, whenever I am in office, right, every 2-3 hours, someone will come and let's
Okay.
go for something, drinks and all. So
Right.
I just roam for few minutes, or like maybe if after 3-4 hours of continuous work, right, 3 hours of hours, we can go in the gaming zone and we play one or two times pools. So those things keep us refreshing and make us energetic.
One last, not we have three more simple questions. So, one enjoyable activity you do besides coding. So, what are you doing when you're not coding?
So if I am not coding, so there are few things I do. Let's talk about how I waste my time. I use Twitter's, social medias to waste my time. For utilizing my time, I do write like blogs. That is like if you see the engineering front end,
Yes,
and
yes.
then I go to some events as a tech speaker. Then I do some like business meetings and all for getting to know what all things people are trying in India. So those things I do, and I do mentorship also. So beside
So,
coding,
you're a pretty busy person when you're not coding.
yes, yes.
Okay, awesome. Next question. Name three movies that inspired you.
So generally movies don't give me much inspirations.
Inspiration.
And also I have watched very less movie, but generally the story of some, like I don't remember the name, but like the story where like some peoples are very poor and struggling, and how they struggle and make big things, real stories.
Real
If you
stories.
talk about like Anil Agrawal and all, so that keeps me inspiring.
Okay, okay. Yeah, of course. Not everybody are into movies, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And my last rapid fire question is, where do you find latest news on web development? Because every day things are like
Yeah,
changing
so
so fast.
yeah, so I used to follow a lot of engineering blogs, like maybe 20 or something like that, and I do read blogs from them, so that keep me updated through the web
Okay.
development. Yes.
Okay, so that was end of all the rounds. So I thank you for your time, for sharing a lot of infos on web development. I really had a lot of fun. I am also like 1% smarter now from hearing your answers. So where can people find you on internet?
On LinkedIn, they can connect. and on topnet also they can connect.
And I guess you said you're also active on Twitter.
Yeah, I am also active on Twitter, but for this purpose, web development, career growth, and all, they can connect me on LinkedIn and
LinkedIn. Okay.
topnet. Yes.
Sure. I'll put that also in the show notes. So that was end of the podcast. Thank you, Mitesh.
Yeah, thanks, Sachin. I really like the content you are making. I have gone through the videos and all. Like it's took a lot of efforts. I wanted to start the uploading the videos, but like when I was starting for the first time, then I came to know the pin points. Then I thought, okay, for now let pause it. Don't go in that way. Yeah, it's to take lot of efforts. Can't imagine like we just saw that people are becoming influencers, people are getting viewed and all, but like we don't know the how much efforts they are putting behind the scenes. It's lot of efforts.
Thank you. Thank you. I understand. When I start, like, even to post a 30 seconds reels that I have to work for 1 hour, and
Yes.
also podcast planning to editing, everything takes time. And thank God we are having all these AI tools, ChatGPT, and all image generation tools. They're making things easier. Earlier, it was so difficult using the Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve to edit and stuff. But yeah,
Yes.
thank God. If you enjoyed the show, smash that like button and comment on whom you'd like to see next on the show. This will help the channel grow. Stay hungry for knowledge, and I'll see you in the next episode of Web Stories with Sachin.